I don't drink soda.
Welcome to the Natural Habitat Podcast, everybody. My name is Mikey Booyah.
My name's Awesome Todd. Be sure to like and subscribe and
Sound
let
off.
us know in the
Sound off in
comments.
the
What do you
comments.
do with a latch? Maybe you do something besides latch. Maybe you have another use for it. So
Yeah,
let
we
us
want to
if you
know.
do,
We want to
please.
know. This episode is brought to you by our new sponsor, Reliefy.
Reliefy. Hey, what's up, Reliefy?
More about that later on in the show, but right now we have a lot to talk about.
We've got a jam-packed edition.
We got some updates on last week, some things that we talked about, some new stuff going on.
Breaking events.
We got some trend, our new segment, Trending Topics.
Trending topics.
That's going to be really good. That's exciting. And first, I want to announce to the world, a lot of people, fans of music, a lot of people, a lot of these music fans of hip hop, fans
Hip-hop
of
heads, they like to be called.
hip hop heads.
Yes.
And
Heads.
some of you hip hop heads might be familiar with the art of sampling, the art of flipping, latching a sound.
Yeah, you latch the sound to your MPC from the record.
Yeah, chop it, flip it, screw it,
Cut
or
it.
whatever.
Cutting's a thing. You can do some cutting.
And a lot of you guys like to listen to these arrangements that people make. They're called DJs.
As
And
in disc jockey, if I'm
or
not
just maybe a
mistaken.
producer would maybe sample some stuff too and
Sure.
just
Yeah.
make some things.
Anybody can really do some sampling, honestly.
And my friend and yours, Awesome Ty, just got a turntable.
I did my very first turntable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no DJ. I have no DJ aspirations, but you know what? I just wanted a record player in my home so that I can again enjoy the action of purchasing physical media and music.
Yeah, that is nice.
You know what I mean? Like, I miss that so much. And it's like, I'm not going to go out and buy a CD that I'm never going to play.
Yeah.
But, vinyl, it feels more like a collectible item. You get the...
Yeah, and more places are selling it now that it's a whole hipster thing.
Yep. You got pretty much...
A lot of new albums for the first time are getting pressed up on vinyl. You can get like a bunch of people will release their new things and they'll sell it on vinyl on their website or in Urban Outfitters on the landing in between men's and women's.
Even Walmart and Target have a decent vinyl selection nowadays.
Yeah.
That's actually where I purchased my first record was Target. I purchased only fitting the number one selling record of all time.
Oh, what?
Yes.
What is that?
Michael Jackson Thriller.
Michael Jackson Thriller.
Michael Jackson
That's a good
Thriller.
purchase.
It's a good purchase, really.
You bought
it is.
that recently
I did,
when you bought
just
your
yesterday.
turntable?
I bought this yesterday.
Nice. And is that your only record that you have so far?
Only record I have.
Well, I have some gifts for you, Ty, because a big thing in, I myself am an aficionado of vinyl records, of turntables.
I knew
the whole
this about
thing.
you, yeah.
And one day, years ago, I was maybe 16 or 17, and I went to my homie's house. His dad was cleaning out a bunch of stuff for like a yard sale, and he had a stack of vinyls, and he was like, hey, maybe you'll want these. Here's a bunch of vinyls. You're a rapper kid or whatever. Like
Right,
so,
yeah.
Here, maybe you'll like this. And it was like a little bit of everything. There was some rap stuff in there and then some rock and like the whole thing. And I took those. That was my first little thing, and I scratched them and messed them all up.
Sure.
At your house, actually. I went out to your house where you lived with Jakey P, and there was a set of turntables there.
Wasn't that Beavers?
Yeah, I believe so. And it's actually the coffin that's in the closet right there.
Okay, yeah.
It's the exact same one.
Yeah.
Because eventually you and or Beaver or Roach or whoever it was like,
one of
just
these
take
guys, one of
just
these
take
guys that
home.
were around back in the day.
They were like, stop coming over here. Just
a
take these
lingerer.
away. You're the only one that uses them.
You can have these. You were gifted these.
Yeah. And part of the culture is getting that first stack of records, your
You
first
get your
little
first
collection.
score, your first, yep.
So
Oh my goodness.
I have for you here a nice healthy stack of records. And we're going to go through these one by one. Very first on the stack, you already saw this. This is The Best of Bread.
This is Bread. Okay, well, I'm familiar with the band Cake. Now, is this the same lineup as Cake, or is this a different band entirely?
That is, I've actually never heard of Bread.
And this is volume 2. No, you also have volume 1 for me?
I have volume 1. I'm keeping
okay.
that. That's
kind of like one of those little, best friend lockets.
Yeah, and it's broken down the middle, and you put it together.
Okay, so we got Sweet Surrender, Fancy Dancer, Guitar Man. Okay, I'm familiar. Cake actually covers the song Guitar Man.
Oh, really?
That's
maybe Cake is maybe.
Yeah, I mean.
What if you put on this album and it's all just the originals of Cake
Computer, play
songs?
Guitar Man by Bread.
Guitar Man by Bread from Spotify.
Computer, volume 10. Hey, there might be some good samples in here, actually.
And the case so loud, baby, it's the Guitar Man.
Computer, stop.
Who's on the radio? Baby, it's the Guitar Man.
You know that song?
Yeah, Cake covers it. It's one of the best Cake
yeah,
songs.
I guess you said that. I thought that you were joking.
No.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's Bread, so maybe you could sample that original.
That's actually really great.
Thing.
That's cool.
This, Mike Oldfield, Airborne.
Now, is this any relation to the DJ Paul Oakenfield?
No, not at all. But
good.
This is actually a good rule for record covers. So this has what I would consider a psychedelic record cover.
Yeah. It looks like, something like a couple of guys hanging out in a van in the 70s would be in front of a roller rink.
Yeah, it's like a wave that turns into mountains.
Or you could even see this painted on a van, perhaps.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
yeah. On the side of a van, for sure.
So that looks great, yeah.
So that might be good. What's that, Mike Oldfield?
Computer, play Mike Oldfield.
Computer, play Mike Oldfield.
This is Mike Oldfield from Spotify.
Real plucky. Ooh.
Oh, this doesn't sound like a Mike. This sounds more like a Michaela.
Computer, stop.
Computer, that's not...
Well, we shouldn't assume Mike's gender. Maybe Mike's... Or maybe he's what is it, like the Michael Jackson where they take your balls?
Yep, they castrated him
as a castrato.
youth to keep his voice real high and pitchy.
Next, I have... Now, this is a classic.
No.
Hip-hop classic. This is actually sealed, too. So this is brand new for you. And that's
amazing.
Dr. Dre's The Chronic.
One of the greatest hip-hop records of all time. That's amazing. Yeah. This is for me?
I would agree. That's for you. That's a gift. That's to add that to your stack, for sure.
That's fucking awesome.
Computer, play Dr. Dre, just in case people don't know what he sounds like,
This is Dr. Dre from Spotify.
Yeah, so you can sample classics like this. Or just listen to them in the nice, warm vinyl tone.
Da-di-da-di-da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G.
Stop.
Computer, that's copywritten. They played that at the Super Bowl. Computer, you should know better.
Next up, I have... so this is a... I want to say that... No, this is a full album, so this isn't just a press. So this is Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes? Anarchy? Oh, this is a good album, too. The Heist is a really good song.
Yeah, that is a good album.
Oh, man.
And, I've spent many of hours just listening to that, just playing that. Because, I didn't want to sample it for whatever reason. So that one's nice. That's got some good tracks on it.
Yeah.
What songs are on there?
It's got Salute the Gods, Enjoy the Ride, We Put It Down for Y'all. Blado? Am I reading that right?
It's Blood Owl.
Oh, Blood Owl, of course, yes.
Blood Owl.
Street Shit. Side 2, we've got Live It Up, Fire, All Night, Show Me What You Got, which I believe was a single off that. Get Out, The Heist, which again is a really good posse song with Raekwon, Ghostface, and Rock Marciano, actually.
Oh, damn.
Side 3, I don't know how it has 3 sides. Oh, is this a double here? A Trip Out of Town, How Much We Grew, Here We Go Again, We coming through.
I mean, you didn't have to say every song.
Come on. I can't say that one. And Make Noise.
But yeah, it should be 2 discs.
Ready for War. Why We Die.
Uh-huh.
You got Anarchy, and then you've got some sort of outro song. So that's a lot of music.
That is. I think there should be 2 records in there. Next up, we have Boots Randolph, Yakety
Boots.
Sax.
What?
Now, this one, this was one of my thrift store finds.
I feel like I could get some samples out of this. What do we got on here?
There's some good samples on
Is
there.
Yakety
for sure.
Sax a saxophone version of the song Yakety Yak?
Possibly. Computer, play Yakety Sax by Boots Randolph.
Yakety Sax, theme from the Benny Hill Show by Boots Randolph on
Oh.
Spotify.
It's the theme from the Benny Hill Show?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's the classic
fucking,
idiot song.
This is quite the stack.
Well, we got to top it off, okay?
Okay.
So last but not
Is
least,
this the piece de resistance?
I have for you. This is the one. This is Del the Funky Homo Sapien. No Need for Alarm on vinyl.
Damn.
And that's good. And that's really the only one I regret giving to you out of all of them. When I saw it in the stack, I was like,
man.
yeah, of course, dude.
A fucking amazing gift.
Of
I
course.
appreciate this very much.
I mean, you got to have a nice, healthy stack.
I feel like I do. I'm gonna have to
You know?
get a crate now.
Yeah.
They got some at the store, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna go pick one up on the way home.
Go get a milk crate
Yeah.
or a bread crate or anything, really, and just something to put them in. But yeah, so there you go. You got yourself a little stack.
Hell yeah, I sure do. I'm
Get
super
your-
glad I got that record player now. It was
So-
just like a random impulse buy, but
Mhm.
I'm stoked.
So now you could sample some stuff. You can make me beats. Because really, this is all just about I need beats.
I need beats.
Yeah.
Shoot, we both need beats.
We need beats.
If you've got beats, sound off below. Let us know. You know where
Sound
we
off
can
with
find
some
your
beats.
beats.
Maybe
'Cause
just like type out what the beat would
I
sound like.
legitimately need some beats. So
Yeah,
if
we
you
need
make beats, holla, drop your link. Let me know. I might buy them off you, maybe.
So we should. I forgot to do the bit with the thing, so we should just.
Oh yeah,
Talk
we better
about-
get into this thing, or they're gonna pull this sponsorship as quick as we
Yeah,
got it.
absolutely. We got to talk about Reliefy, our
Reliefy.
brand new sponsor.
Brand new sponsor. This is not a bit.
This is not a bit.
They already cashed
Here
in.
it
We've
is.
got
It's
one of these right here.
Yeah. So this is a 2-in-1 e-nail/dab pen.
2-in-1.
You heard me.
2-in-1. Like, think about it. Think about like back in the day. They don't allow this nowadays. You know what I mean? But back in the day, you had Bo Jackson, who excelled in not one but 2 professional sports, which, you know, to make it in one professional sport and be average is quite the accomplishment for most people. But to be a superstar in 2 different sports, football and baseball consecutively, you know, is doing a season in the NFL, a season in the MLB simultaneously. I mean, that is
Michael Jordan?
no, Bo Jackson.
Oh.
Bo
Michael
Jackson,
Jordan
yes.
played 2 sports.
No, but
One poorly.
he won poorly.
Bo Jackson
Bo
was
Jackson Bo Jackson was dominant in both sports.
Oh.
Bo Jackson was a 2-sport superstar. Computer, what were Bo Jackson's stats?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Let'sRun.com, Bo Jackson's official 100 meters time is listed as 10.4, yet claims abound that he ran a 4.12 or 4.13, according to Bo, 40-yard dash.
What?
Computer, what is Bo know?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, being, involving, or doing professional and especially legal work donated especially for the public good. Did that answer your question?
No, not at all. Computer, how many sports did Bo Jackson play?
Here's something I found on the web. According to edublogs.org, Bo Jackson was a player who played 2 sports, football and baseball.
Football, baseball,
and
baby.
How many features does Reliefy have?
Reliefy has more than Bo Jackson played sports, for sure. So this has a e-nail feature, which I will show right here. You have any sort of...
So what's an e-nail for those of
glass of
us
glass?
that, you know, that are maybe novice to the pot smoking?
So when you think of dabs, You think of your traditional messy, gross.
Yeah, you've got like a torch. You're feeling like a tweaker here. You might burn yourself.
People are
get
looking
like
at you funny.
3rd-degree burn using those.
It's like a whole thing, and even people that like know what they're doing and are doing dabs all the time still feel icky. When you do it.
It's inconvenient. It really is. That's the biggest thing. I have a very nice dab rig. So do you. I hardly ever use the thing because it's inconvenient. I don't want to sit there with a stupid nail that I gotta fucking clean. Yeah. It's gonna get just hideous and black, and it's just looks like a crack pipe all the time. It's sitting on this beautiful dab rig. It just doesn't make sense. Reliefy takes that they fixed it. They've fixed the whole game. They did.
So they take this nail, they add electricity to the nail.
Electricity, that's a key component in most inventions.
Ben Franklin tying a key to a kite.
Yeah.
They added electricity to this nail.
So they've taken that Ben Franklin patented technology, electricity, and they've added it to a device here.
Yep, and here it is, right in here, this nail. See, I'm going to go ahead and poke some of this.
So that's not solar powered or by some sort of dial, or you didn't have to like wind it up to get this thing to work. That's actual electricity coming from a power source.
What? Oh yeah. Sorry,
that's the real deal electricity.
Yeah, this is real electricity. You plug it in right here, standard USB-C type cable,
and that's the good USB.
That's the good one. That's you don't have to flip it a certain way.
No.
And you load up your nail with your material, right? Your e-nail. You take this this patented airflow gauge.
It's the flavor saver.
No, that's flavor. No. That's patented by a different company. It's not a flavor saver. It is a flavor enhancer.
The air snare.
You think about these dab pens and these e-nails and these little portable contraptions. You never have the right airflow. You know what I mean?
You're always
or it's too much air.
It's either too much air or not enough. It's never the right amount. They're going to let you regulate that. It's a regulation gauge that allows you to decide exactly the amount of airflow you want coming through there, so you get the perfect hit every single time.
Now check this out. Magnets, okay?
You don't have magnets. To make sure how do they work?
Right. You
don't need to know how they work because they're there and they're doing their job.
And it sucks it right on there. And then you have this attachment on the bottom, which is compatible for a 14 millimeter and a 12 millimeter or whatever the sizes are. There's two sizes of like a glass.
Yeah, exactly.
Piece.
They're all pretty much universal.
Both,
they've got you covered both ways, so you can use that on pretty much any bong or.
So check it out. Watch. I'm out in public, right? I'm walking around. I'm out and about.
You don't have your dab rig on you.
I don't have my dab rig on me. I'm not going to have a whole contraption with water.
So how are you can't dab anymore, right? You definitely can't use that.
Yeah, you think that I'd have to hit it like a hamster, like this? No, that's not what's going to happen. Watch. This is what I'm going to do. This thing right here, I don't need it. I don't have my dab rig. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Okay. Then, remember this airflow thing at the top? I'm going to unscrew that. All right. I'm going to screw this onto the bottom. And I'm going to take this glass mouthpiece, screw it onto the top. Now I have a dab pen.
Would you look at that?
Okay. This just hits like a regular dab pen now. And all of these pieces are steel. They're heavy.
Let me feel that thing. Oh, man, that's got some weight to it. This isn't plastic. This doesn't feel, I'm not going to say where it was made, but wherever it was made in whatever country it was made in, it was made well. You can tell it was well constructed. You've got quality parts on here. And you know what? It's got a little bit of weight to it.
You can use that as a fist pack.
Yes. If you ever get into it with, somebody.
That is self-defense.
You got to defend yourself. Maybe you don't got the hardest hands. You pop this right in your fist and you clock somebody right into their jaw.
You can also, depending on how it is, you can hold it upside down or right side up, and you have this button. You can make it look like you have an explosive device.
Bomb.
Yes,
that's one of the cool things that I didn't even think about. But right now,
don't make me press it.
You've got a mystery button.
So
here
go to Reliefy.com and use the code NHP. And don't make me press
only
this.
3 letters, and that's going to save you. 3 letters, 20%?
Until July 18th. If you do this by July 18th, you save 20%.
Do it for me. My birthday is actually July 18th, as a matter of fact. So do it for me. Pop in that NHP code. Let them know that we did our job, and you'll be helping us a lot. They'll kick back a little bit, a little shilling to the show, and we'll be able to keep the lights on here. Maybe I'll be able to feed my kids this week. If you go to Reliefy right now and pop in that promo code NHP and buy one of their products.
Yep, go check them out and let them know that we sent you by using the code NHP.
NHP. Sound off below. If you
Sound off
purchased
below,
your
yeah.
Reliefy product, you know what you think of it, and have you enjoyed it as much as we have?
So last week we did our eating competition.
Oh man, my stomach is still like
That was
fucked up.
bad afterwards. My shit hurt, and I texted you, and you didn't get back to me until the morning. So I had to like think that I was gonna die that whole night because I didn't read the bag until afterwards. But it said on the bag, cook thoroughly to an internal temperature of like 800 degrees, and we did not do that. We had them in a big pile. The ones on the bottom were still cold.
Yep.
The shit was not cooked.
Yeah, they
thoroughly
weren't
at
all cooked for sure.
No. And we ate just random ones. So we definitely got some sort of food poisoning and probably are stronger because of it, I would imagine.
Yeah, whatever doesn't kill you, they say makes you stronger. So I definitely feel that I'm better off than I was last week.
Yeah, absolutely. So we recorded that episode right before, it was the day before the yearly Nathan's hot dog.
Yeah, the big 4th of
competition.
July Coney Island hot dog eating contest. We said that this was in tribute to hot dog legend Joey Chestnut, who was going after his 15th world championship in the hot dog eating competition.
We rooted him on, and we knew that he was injured.
Yep, he was going in on crutches. He was already, up against the odds this year. So we've got a little bit of an update on that. And things did not go smoothly for Joey, at least in one respect, because he was actually assaulted by a crazed protester in a Darth Vader mask, holding some sort of sign saying, expose the Smithfield Death Star. Yeah. Smithfield is a big hot dog
So here he is. This is Joey Chestnut.
They run up in mid-competition. This clown tries to tackle him and physically assault him. And you would think that would be enough to, get any ordinary man at least like disqualified or injured or anything.
So let's see what Joey Chestnut
What does
did.
Joey
American
Chestnut do?
hero.
Let's have a look. We
So guy
this
comes
clown just
up
comes
out
running
of nowhere.
up,
He's sucking down
blindsides him,
headlock,
that
tosses
is one
him down,
headlock, neck twist,
another glizzy.
He was like, man, like he needs to be in the CIA or the fucking like special forces or something, because the way he just like, there's like a half a second of him like assessing the situation. Look right there, boom, grabs him, and then that twist was like he was trying to snap
And then
the
he
neck.
puts a hot dog in his mouth.
And then goes back to win his 15th fucking world championship in the name of fucking Lady Liberty.
20 more hot dogs than second place. He put down like 68, and second place put down 48.
No, and he didn't have to go after his personal record this year because he saw these other clowns. He saw the fact that he had just, like bodied a protester.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? Like, that's all I'm giving you is 69.
Yeah. So,
honestly, he might have been like, hey, like, I know I can win with 69. Like, that'll be it. That's a sick number.
That's a sick number. The
so,
meme
like,
number.
let's call it a wrap at 69.
Boom. So shout out to Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut, 15-time champion, national treasure, American hero. We love you. We'll see you next year.
We love you, dog. Also, last week we talked about the Large Hadron Collider.
That fucking particle thing.
Yeah, the particle accelerator.
They're speeding up these particles in the opposite directions, trying to blow up the universe. Well, guess what, you sons of bitches? We're still here. It is July fucking like 11th or some shit, and we are still standing, motherfuckers.
So,
the CERN company. What a kind of fucking fraud.
So the conspiracy goes, last time that CERN turned on this particle accelerator, it started the Mandela effect.
Fucking
and
busted
all of
ass
these
Bond
changes and all of these things that are, these alternate timelines and different universes and everything.
And this is just some like Reddit theory, though, right?
Yeah,
like there's none
of it's based in fact or science. The times don't even match up really. Like if you really look into it, like they've turned this thing on a bunch.
Computer.
But that kind of like takes away the whole
Who
thing.
is the
of the
CERN
story.
company?
We're trying to like get in on the clicks and like the story of it and the meme of it. and not so much like questioning the
Kids,
science
what do you
of
guys
it.
know about the CERN company? Do you have any history with that particular company? Sound off below. Let us know what you think about it. Maybe pop in a Google search. Get
Did you
a
work
little
at
bit of
CERN, maybe?
analysis in and feedback below. Like, what information can you provide on the discussion?
And so the first time that this happened started this Mandela effect.
I'm sorry.
apparently.
We gotta pause because we gotta backtrack a little bit.
What?
Just backtrack.
What happened?
The competitive eating episode.
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
popped
yeah.
that episode out, and we did it very humbly. We know that we're not professional eaters, competitive eaters, but we did our very best, and I thought we gave a good showing. We did the sport right, I think, with our bagel bite feast, and some without provocation or any sort of what's the word I'm looking for here? Instigation. Some competitive eater online.
Well, there was minor instigation because...
did you? Well, still.
Well, I had posted a picture that was just us side by side, American flag. Here it is. Us side by side, American flag here. And I don't have any text on the picture or anything. And I just said, the showdown of the century is happening on the next episode, #competitive eating.
Competitive eating, sure.
So this professional competitive eater.
This punk, let's not, maybe also a gardener, but first and foremost a punk.
Punk gardener is out here, claims to be a competitive eater, looks like they didn't eat this whole burger here.
No, you've got... Oh,
this is how much
there
you
ain't
ate. That's not the whole thing.
There ain't no such thing as halfway eaten.
Yeah. So this burger is literally halfway eaten.
Ooh, she's from Toowoomba.
Toowoomba?
Toowoomba.
Toowoomba.
That sounds like a pretty tight place, honestly.
In Queensland?
I kind of want to go to Toowoomba, Queensland.
So, Punk Gardener commented on this and said, "Who are these two eaters?"
Completely disrespecting us because, I guess it doesn't say our names in that one.
Yeah, it doesn't. So that's why it's like she's actually asking.
Oh, so okay.
Who are these two eaters?
You should put in that's awesome. Ty, Mikey, Booyah are the top two competitive eaters in California. I'll say California. I feel like I don't know of any others, so I'm gonna. I don't
know about top two.
Well, after having done it, I feel. Until disproven that can, subjectively be a reasonable thing to say, because I don't know of any others.
This is Awesome Ty and Mikey Booyah.
California's top two competitive eaters.
California's top two how do you spell that? COMPE TITIVE.
Yeah.
Eaters.
Now, I'm not sure where Toowoomba, Queensland is, but it stands, to me that it's going to be a smaller place than California.
Yeah.
So, we're top dog here. They're top dog.
And they're not even from California, so how do they know that we're not top two,
They don't.
They're not.
Who's to say we're not?
Scene.
Again, if somebody wants to bust in here and challenge me to a eat off and prove me wrong, they're more than welcome to do so. But until I'm disproven, I'm the only competitive eater I know, and I'm claiming that spot.
So here's a reel that we have for playing guitar. Not competitive eating at all.
This is a Nirvana song. This is not an original song.
Animals I've trapped have all become my pets, and I'm living off a grass.
Are we? We're not making fun of. What's the bit here with this guitar player?
It's actually good. It's like.
Are you not familiar with this song?
No, I like this. No, I know the song. I like the song, but it's not a bad cover. Yeah. I was going there to make fun of it. I saw the guitar, but then it turned out to be better.
Well, again, I'd like to challenge them to a obviously virtual eat off.
Yeah, virtual eat off is what we're thinking. Punk Gardner, look, we're gonna come clean because I mean the people that watch the show already know, but Punk Gardner might not know. We are not competitive eaters. We have no.
We're rookies. We're
history,
rookies.
we're
Yes,
rookies.
we have no. Yeah, we'll be honest. We're
Did you say brookies?
rookies.
Like brownie cookies?
Rookies. Now I for one am 1-0, and Mikey is 0-1, and there's no shame in that. Granted, I am undefeated, so you would say that like I'm kind of like a hot shot rookie on the scene.
Hot shot rookie. Possibly you would say that, but 1-0. So there's only one match.
So
and this
I'll
is
still
an
be
amateur.
humble.
This
I'll
is
be
an
humble.
amateur match. This isn't a professional
Like,
match.
am I like a shoo-in for rookie of the year? Well, it feels like it at this point, but I'll still be humble.
Mm-hmm. So both of us against you. All right. Virtual eat off. We'll do it over Zoom.
Your food of choice.
We'll come up with the food. You pick the food.
Actually, no. We'll pick the food. Or you can eat. You can eat.
You know what? We'll decide it together. We'll come up with the parameters.
Exactly.
The food,
your people
the
will
rules
talk
and
with
everything.
Jerry. Jerry will work this all out with you.
Yeah.
We'll make something work.
Yeah, your agent and Jerry, they'll get all the numbers crunched and then we'll figure it out. But I think that we can easily take this competitive eater.
Pop it in the comments right now.
Yeah, you only ate half a burger. We could eat a whole burger.
Challenge them to a virtual eating competition on our podcast.
What? Right.
Yeah,
we just did.
Jump in the comments. Did you do it?
Well, no, I left a comment saying who we were, so they'll respond to that, and then
Will they?
Well, we'll see if
All
they
right.
respond to that. Then
We'll
it'll
see.
open dialogue and we'll talk about it.
All right.
Because I already closed the window.
You
I'm gonna have
close
to
the
type it
browser.
back
You would
in.
have to go back to your history.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
dox my history, dude. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to see it.
So the particle accelerator. Okay. This thing turned on last time it turned on. The Mandela effect started. Now it's turned on again.
As the Mandela effect
unprecedented
ended?
levels of energy. So
Could it
they're
be that it
thinking
had a
it's gonna
reverse
happen
effect now? So
again.
everything's-
The Mandela effect happened again, and now it happened again. You got it? You got the timeline? You think it reversed us back? So I think that this maybe it did move us back. Maybe you're right. You don't want to talk about this, do you? You don't take this seriously at all.
Not at all.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, never mind. We have the J Creek Cloggers.
No, I take this very serious.
So we have this guy Zeb. He is from
Hall
the
of
J
Fame.
Creek.
My main
Cloggers.
objective is just
You'll see
getting
this
these
guy
kids to
right
dance
here.
and
This is
watching them grow.
I don't know if it's a family but it's a group of non-ironically people or non-ironically clogging and doing
Clogging,
dance.
yeah.
They're having fun. They're doing a really good job. It's looks like a southern
flourish
type thing.
and keep our
they're
mountain
just doing
tradition alive.
Yeah, I want to
almost
say
like
they're
a-
from.
like a square dancing meets tap dancing type of deal here, and they've, I guess, have clogs on, but they're having fun. They're in North Carolina. This is probably what they do, for amusement, and it's very wholesome. They're having fun. It's beautiful. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think this is a-okay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with this.
And that's why this guy Zeb took the hearts of everybody in the world.
He's got, this is America's sweetheart this week. Would you say
So-
that?
Yeah, I would say that.
Mr. Steal Your Girl and treat her with the respect that only a gentleman can offer.
So they did this performance at this county fair. This isn't the song that was played. When it happened, here, I'll actually just mute this. So imagine they're clogging to, whatever song the cloggers clog to.
I think it's Clogging by
Clogging Molly
Clog McGraw.
or Flogging Molly. Clog
Give me
McGraw.
5 minutes and I'll come up with a better one.
All right. So this guy, Zeb, he came out here. He flicked his feet. He waved them around and he got right into the hearts of everybody in America. Everybody loved him. Everyone accepted his feet and his hips. And what are you doing? You thinking
I'm trying
really
to think
hard
of
about
a Clog band name, yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it up.
And
he swept the country by storm.
yeah. and everybody loves him. He started. He went viral. He started making shirts. People bought the shirts. There's
Everybody
all
knows
around
this guy.
support for
He's-
Zeb.
This is Today Show material. You know what I mean? If he hasn't been on the Today Show yet, I would not be surprised if he is within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, he definitely will be.
Just on, you know, like, is Katie Couric still on the Today Show? Whoever's on the Today Show will just be like,
He's making all kinds of appearances.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
He fucking did
for sure,
his
country
concert.
bands are gonna want this like all over their shit.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that. Look at that footwork.
He's got like Michael Jackson level smoothness with his.
And then he just at some local bar, they captured him and played the song for the memes. Just
Moves left and right, you ever see it's like how many? You think he just had like a? You think he like broke off some of like the excess hose for his homies, or do you think he just went home that night and had like
All the
a 50
hose?
woman orgy?
Yeah, he had to.
You couldn't have fucked all the women in that bar yourself, bud. That would have been a long night for you.
No, I think that he probably he told them all to get home safe, and
That dude's fucking.
he went and he folded his shirt and he prayed and he went to bed, dude. I
No,
think
dude,
Jeb.
that guy is fucking.
No, dude, no. Jeb is
he's
a wholesome man.
He's planting seed.
No, Jeb
He's
is a
planting seed.
he's a wholesome guy,
He
dude.
is spilling fucking jism all over the
No,
streets of
only to
North
a
Carolina.
wife. Only to a wife.
No.
Yeah, he's a clogger,
No,
dude.
No, he's a ladies'
He's
man.
a clogger.
He's a
dude.
ladies' man.
No, he is.
He's a PIMP.
And look, dude,
Look,
don't get me wrong.
I don't know what you heard about him. These bitches can't get $1 out of him.
He gets to third base constantly. All right, don't get me wrong. He's scamming. He's flicking the bean. He's getting deep throated. He's doing all that, dude. Just like no penetration with a vagina. Anal, he does anal
But
for sure.
He's doing that like all over town.
Everywhere,
Just no
constantly, all
no
night.
vaginal penetration.
Can you
That
imagine?
he just doesn't like a vagina really. Like I mean he's a man whore for sure, but he's prefer, you know, his mouth or ass.
Yeah, or the elbow crease, like he does the weird stuff. Maybe
Is that a thing?
it's like
Is that a thing?
well, like
Is that oh man, is that a thing?
Neil Patrick Harris. He said
The elbow crease is where the
he said that he
where you
slept with so many women when he was young and famous and like Dookie Howser that he had to try something new, which was the elbow crease, and then eventually was men.
A little grease on the elbow crease is where you release.
That's right, baby. So Zeb, I really just wanted to add him to the universe. You know what I mean?
He's welcome. He's a welcome addition.
We want to put him into the podcast
Once
universe.
he dies, I wonder if he's on. Is he on Cameo?
Oh, he's got to be, right?
Man, if he's smart, like he should be on Cameo right now. Right now.
Right, Neil. Let's find out. God, he better be right, and he could like dance and everything.
I mean, like he's like I said, he's got like a 1 week window, maybe like a 1 month window to cash in on your Cameo relevance if you're like a viral video guy.
Yeah, very true. Let's see.
Zeb, there's
Zeb. I mean, there'd probably only be one Zeb, right? He's not on here.
Are you sure Zebulon Powell isn't? No, that's a pro snowboarder.
Pro snowboarder, that's not him. I think that we might be able to interview, if we can get to him before the Today Show does, we might be able to interview Zeb. I called him Jeb. Fuck, that's not going to work.
I wonder if he's... Man, he might be accessible, especially if we can get like a phone number for him.
Yeah. There should be a J Creek to like book them, right?
We need to get on the dark web. We need to do our dark web episode. Because like that was like a whole episode idea. But supposedly we can just get on the dark web and get like phone numbers for whoever we want.
Yeah.
Like real, like, you know, all these people that we're searching for.
Let's see. Here's the J Creek Joggers. Here's a phone number for the joggers. You want to call them up?
Yep.
828. Wait, I guess we probably should give the phone number out, but you see it. It's right here. We also got an email. We got the Instagram, a TikTok. Okay, now this, their P.O. box, it says J Creek Cloggers or Zeb Ross.
Oh, so we might have him right here.
Yeah, so this might be him.
Hi, I'm away from my phone right now. Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
What a sweet lady.
At the tone, please record your
Sweet
message.
sounding
When
lady.
you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1
Be nice
for
to
more
her.
options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Good evening. This is Tyler calling on behalf of the Natural Habitat Podcast, and we were calling and hoping to get in touch with Zeb. We would love to have Zeb as a guest on our podcast, do a bit of an interview, and speak to him about his amazing dance moves. So if that's something you'd be interested in, you're welcome to reach out to us at naturalhabitatpodcast@gmail.com. Shoot us an email. You can also give me a call back at this number, and I'd be happy to talk with you. Thank you. Have a great evening. Blessed evening. Thank you. This is Tyler.
I think that was really good. That was good. So whoever this is, his handler, his agent or something.
It's his mom, dude. That's his mom.
Yeah, she's the wall.
That's Mama. What's his last name? Ross. Mama Ross.
Mama Ross?
Mama Ross.
Yeah, so Mama Ross is protecting Zeb. She's immediately going to type in Natural Habitat Podcast into Google.
She'll pop that. I mean, she might be using Yahoo.
Here, let's
And
see.
Yahoo might give you like a...
Let's go incognito. Let's see what happens. Let's go Natural Habitat Podcast.
No, you gotta maybe like pop in a couple spelling errors too, just in case. You know, most people might not. Maybe like...
Okay, Habitat.
Yeah.
Okay, see, we might. This might actually save us, dude.
Is there a third now?
What? Welcome to the Natural Habitat Podcast, where we go on hunts and go on adventures speaking about farm. This is the same one? And we can discuss how they feel and talk about anything on their mind.
That's you.
Wait.
That's you.
Wait a minute.
What's going on here? What's going on here? Hi, but that doesn't sound like you. You're not a hi guys type of. Click on that link.
Hi guys.
Because that's not a graphic. No, go back. The one on the left.
This one?
Yeah. What? Yeah. What's the origin of that? You should be able to see where it came from.
Usually it like says right here, right? Learn more. No.
What is copyright?
What is copyright?
So that's weird. There might be a third Natural Habitat podcast, which we'll have to snuff out. But,
yeah.
In the meantime, yeah. What were we even talking about?
So when Mama Zeb, she
Mama
types
Ross.
in. I got Nate Nasty on there still.
Oh, they're in North Carolina too. So we called super late. I'll text them right now and be like, "Hey, sorry."
Don't text them.
I'm not texting.
Don't start texting them now. Okay, so this actually, it shows up. Our show shows up. So hopefully they find something nice. You know, Where Are They Now was kind of a nice episode. It looks like that's what the algorithm is pushing right now. So Zeb, here she is. This is who you're texting, dude. You see this? You see that?
That's Mama Ross.
That's who you're texting, dude. So be nice and apologize twice for calling so late. So yeah, we're gonna have Zeb on soon in the near future, and maybe we'll get one of these other Zebs from Cameo. And that's it. You got anything else to add, Ty? What are you texting? What are you saying?
So sorry for calling you so late. My name is Tyler. I work for the Natural Habitat Podcast. We would love to have Zeb as a special guest on our show. If you'd like to get in touch with me, please do so at your earliest convenience. I haven't typed it all yet.
Okay, yeah, cool. That sounds good. So we'll be back next week with Zeb Ross, and we love you guys. Ty, say bye.
Peace. Natural Habitat Recordings.